So welcome to the session tonight. We're going to be practicing a 60-minute class, and we're going to be practicing with music. And the music that I'm going to use is going to be just played on the speaker that I've got on the ledge over there. And the cool thing about the music that I'm going to be playing tonight, I'm pretty excited about it, is that it's all my own creations. And I make all sorts of different kinds of music, like I play acoustic guitar and sing and stuff like that, and like to play all sorts of different stringed instruments. But I also really enjoy composing music on my keyboard and creating it, making it into all sorts of different types of compositions. Stuff that's calming, stuff that's electronic, stuff that's intense and has a pulse and a beat and a rhythm. But tonight's class will be with music that is all, for the most part, pretty relaxed music, and it won't be super loud. It'll just be kind of in the background there. But yeah, I'm just really excited about being able to share a little bit of that, which I create with you in a different way. So let's move over to the yoga mat and let's begin. I'm going to press play on the side, and we'll start. Just go down to make sure the autoplay is off on my thing here. So come over to the yoga mat. Allow yourself to come into a comfortable standing position with your hands together in front of you at your heart center. Lift up through the crown of the head, root down through the feet. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And take a breath out through the mouth, pressing down and looking down. Inhale through the nose, reaching arms forwards and up. And then hands back down through the heart center, sliding down, pressing down, and looking at the knuckles or hands. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale back down. Let's do 4 or 5 more of those. Finish off 1 or 2 more. Breathing and moving in the body here. Breathing and reaching up. And take a moment just to let the arms relax back down at your side. Relax the shoulders. Bring your hands onto your hips now. Move your balance onto your left leg and turn your right knee out to the side for tree pose. And then hands together in front of your heart center. And push your leg and your foot together, your palm and your palm together. And let's just take 1 more breath in, and as we breathe out, bringing that knee forwards, lowering the foot down to the floor. Inhale, lift the left knee up, open it to the left side of tree pose. And so for tonight, I'm going to purposely talk a little less, so you can just hear some of the music and connect with your feeling of breathing. And let's move that knee forwards, breathing in, and lower the foot, breathe out. Reach up with both the arms, interlace your hands once they get up above you. So we'll have the pointer fingers pointing up, everything else interlaced. And we're gonna side bend to our right hand side. So up and over to the right. Let's come back up to the center, inhale. Exhale over to your left hand side, making space on the right hand side of the torso now. Reaching up into the left just a little bit more. Let's come back up to the center, inhale. Over to the right, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. One more each side. To the right, exhale. And rising up and exhaling over to the left side. Come back up to the middle, breathe in. And squat the bum and hips down and back. Keep reaching up and forwards with the arms. Squeezing your inner thighs together. We can separate the feet if we want to, just so taking a step apart, leveling off the arms to the floor. And then from there we can squat lower and lower if we'd like to. Reach forwards with the fingertips. Squat down and back with the hips for 3, 2, 1. Rising up, releasing arms now, down to the hips. We're gonna lift the heels up into the air, over top of the toes. Level off the arms to the floor, and then squat down and back with the hips. Heels can lift up as much as you'd like. Stay connected down through the big toe, pinky toe. Broaden across the forefoot there. Feel the leg muscles in action for 3. Lowering down a little, 2. And 1. Let's rise up. Let the heels and arms relax. Step the feet together. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out and take your right arm underneath your left arm. Let's bind through the arms and palms. And then squat and lift your right leg over your left leg. You could plant your toe down on the floor if you'd like. Reach the elbows slightly forwards. Feel the stretch in the upper back. One more breath in. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, left arm underneath the right arm. Bind up, squeeze through the palms. Squat down and lift the left leg over the right leg now. Again, feeling that stretch in the shoulders, the back, the hips. Take one final breath in. Exhale, left foot down. Inhale, arms reaching up. Hands to heart center, breathe out. Let's give the shoulders a little bit of movement, rolling the shoulders. You can do this with breathing or just free form on your own. And let's squat down, bend the knees, squeeze your thighs. Within the squat, lengthen the spine, and let's move into a prayer twist. Right side down, left side up. Press your palms, fingers, thumbs. One final breath in. And untwist, exhale. Reach up, breathe in. Hands back together, breathe out. Let's try the opposite side of the prayer twist. So we're going to squat down, lengthen a little bit, and then twist. Opposite side down, left side down, right side up. Pressing the palms, squeezing your inner thigh muscles. Pressing your fingertips a little bit. Take a few more deep breaths in and out the nose. Final breath in. Untwist, back to center. Reach up, breathe in. And swing the arms back. All the way back behind you, taking the hands onto the bum. Once you have the hands in the bum, we're going to draw the elbows closer together behind our spine, and then lift up and back into our back bend. Press down with the feet, squeeze the thighs and bum a little bit more, and provide that base to lift up from. Let's lift the heart back up. Walk up to the top of the yoga mat. We're going to put the hands on the hips, have left foot at the top of the mat. Step back with the right foot. Stepping all the way back. We're going to kind of bring the hands together in front of the heart center or so. And then lengthen from heel to crown of head. Pressing the palms. Twisting. Right side down, left side up. You can take your right palm to your leg, your left palm to your hip. Draw in with the feet, pressing them down at the same time. And let's untwist back to center. We're going to reach up with the arms, breathe in. Hands to the hips. Bend the back knee, step forwards. Once we're back at the top, we're going to step back with the left leg. Lengthen heel to crown of head. Bring hands together in front of your heart. Press your palms, and then let's twist the left side down, the right side up. Palm to thigh, palm to hip, or keeping your hands at your heart center. One more breath in here. And a breath out to untwist. Let's bring the hands back to the hips. Settle into the feet. Take a deep breath in, reaching up. Feeling that stretch come into the front of the hip just a little bit more. And then relaxing those arms down to the hips and stepping forwards. All right, let's step back with our right leg. Reach up with both arms. Lunge into warrior one. Find the space up through the front of the hips all the way to the front of the rib cage and chest area. Let's open up our arms to a big capital T and then heel toe that back into warrior two. So right foot's further back, arms are reaching apart. Let's take a little lunge, knee over top that ankle. And then almost like you're drawing in with the feet, like I was talking about before, like pulling in with the energy of the feet and pulling up and using the inner groin muscles to your advantage in the lunge here. Let's strengthen there. Connect in with the breathing and with what feels good in your body. And let's turn our palms facing sideways, move the left arm down and the right arm up into the air. Press hand and thigh together and keep reaching the arms apart as best you can. Come back up to warrior two. 2 breaths in and out the nose. Hands go to the hips, straighten the left leg. Let's bring our back foot in and then step forwards. Step the left leg back. Reach up with your arms, warrior one. Taking that knee over the ankle. Let's straighten the left leg, open up the arms like a big capital T. Open up into warrior two by taking that left leg back a little further. You'll feel your hips and chest open up a little bit more too. Then we'll lunge, warrior two, knee over ankle. Drawing in with the feet, finding that underside energy, reaching with the arms. Let's pivot our palms facing sideways. Move the right arm down, the left arm up. Warrior two. Or bent leg triangle. From warrior two into bent leg triangle. One last breath in the nose. And out back to warrior two. Looking forwards over the right fingies. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Put the hands on the hips, relaxing the arms and shoulders. Bring your back leg in. Step forwards, top of the mat. Let the arms and legs relax. Just find some looseness on your yoga mat right now for a second. If that involves taking off your socks, hey, why not? Come back to the middle point of your yoga mat. Let's fold down towards the ground. Fingers down. Head can hang down a little bit more too. Feel the stretch into the back of the body. Let's come back up from there. Walk the hands into the thighs and come all the way back up to standing position. Put the hands onto the hips now. Tilt the right leg back, toppling tree. Reach back with your fingers and arms. And you can keep hinging at the left hip as much as you want to, finding as much space on the back of the leg, feeling that stretch on the left hamstring. Lift back and up through your right heel. Keep pressing down through the left foot. We're going to move it into dancer's pose on the same side. Coming back up, left arm up. Right hand and foot come together. Grab hold of that area and then kick and reach. Just 3 more breaths in the dance here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Coming back up, lowering that foot to the floor, relaxing your arms. Let's go to the opposite side, taking the left leg back behind us, reaching back through the arms, toppling tree. Lifting up and back through the left heel and leg, active glutes. And let's move into dancer's pose, same side of the body. Grab hold of the left foot with the hand. Reach your right arm up. Give a little kick back and a little reach up and forwards. For 5, 4, 3, 2, back up. Lower that foot to the floor, relax your arms, your hands beside the hips. And let's move into tree pose on the right hand side. Take that foot to the leg, hands to the heart. Find that rooting down action through the foot. And bring that knee forwards, breathing in. And let's swap sides. Lower the foot, bring the left knee out to the left. Take that foot to touch the inside edge of the leg. Press down through the foot, up through the crown of your head. Let's breathe in, moving that knee forwards. Breathe out, lower the foot down to the floor. Let's relax the arms down next to the hips, finding a mountain pose. Let's make our way down onto our backs for midway Shavasana. Lay on down with me. Let's draw our right knee into the chest. Grab onto the thigh or the shin. Looking for a little stretch on the thigh. Maybe into the right side hip and groin. At the same time, we can lengthen through the crown of the head and out through the sole of our foot and find an expansive sensation in our breathing. Let's try this on the opposite side of the body. So right leg's gonna go out, left leg comes in. Grabbing on top of the shin or on the back of the hamstring. Press out through the sole of the right foot, just a little bit, reaching up through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. And out as you draw the leg into the chest. Awesome job. Let's go to thread the needle. So bending both knees flat, the flat of the foot on the floor. And then cross the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Once you've got that crossed action going on, we're gonna pull the leg into the chest, the left leg, and we're gonna hold onto that left leg with our hands. Reaching through the gap of the legs with the right arm. I like to bring a little action to my ankle, meaning I flex the right ankle, point the toe at the knee. Keep drawing in with the left leg a little bit more against that ankle. That's what really creates the stretch. You're going to keep pulling in with the knee against the ankle or foot there. Keep pressing the foot against the thigh. For one more breath in. And a breath out. Lower the foot. Uncross the legs and do it on the opposite side. Left ankle's over the right thigh. Then we're going to pull our legs into the chest and grab behind the right thigh on the hamstring. We might point our toe at our knee, left toe at left knee, and then keep drawing in with the arms and leg. Feeling that stretch for the outer left thigh, outer left hip area. And let's release that stretch and move into something different. So uncrossing the legs, bring the hands behind your head. We're going to do some crunches. So lifting up on an exhale and lowering down on an inhale. You can just have the hands by the ears even. Let's take a breath in to start. Crunch. Come back down, inhale. Exhale, lift up. Complete a few more of those at your own pace, whatever works really good for your body. Try to finish 5 more sit-ups or crunches here, okay? Let's do them together. Take a deep breath in on the floor. Exhale, lift up for 5. Inhale down. 4. Down. 3. 2. Last one. Let the head come back down on the floor. Relax the hands beside your hips. We're going to try to stretch out the front of the hips and the stomach now. With bridge pose, let's press down and then start to lift up through the front of that area in the hips. We can roll our shoulder blades under our spine a little bit, feeling a little bit more lifted through the midsection of the chest and torso. As a result, you can hold the hands beneath you and just press down with the pinky edges of the hands. And that all can kind of help get the chest and upper body more active and open up through that front of that body. Press down with your feet and heels, lifting up through the front of the hips and groin. And let's slowly float our hips all the way down to the floor and extend the legs out for just a brief rest in Shavasana here on our backs. Relax your shoulders, relax your hands and arms, down to the hips and legs. We're going to do a little bit of flow next here, okay? So let's roll over onto the front of our body. We're going to start with some spinal strengthening and then move into the full flow. So put your palms underneath your chest or shoulders. Lift up through your heart. Press down through the tops of your feet. Take a deep breath in, lifting through the head a little bit more. And breathe out, slowly lower the chest down to the floor. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lifting up. Back to baby cobra again, second set. Press down with your feet and squeeze the bum and thighs a little bit more. Reach your arms back behind you. Interlace your hands above your butt and reach back with your knuckles. Lift your legs up off the floor. Reach back through the tippy toes and find an authentic breath in and out through the nose there. And on your exhale, float back down to the floor. Kick your heels back to your bum. Grab hold of the feet from the outside edges of the feet there. Press back with your ankles, shins. Lift up through the chest. Look a little bit more forwards or up if you can, and that feels okay. Feel that stretch moving through the front of the body and chest. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale, kick back, and float down, inhale. Let's bring the palms under the chest and push our way back to tabletop position on the hands and the knees, please. All right, once we're on our tabletop, we're going to go back to downward facing dog with our hips lifted up into the air. So we'll just go ahead, curl the toes under, lift back and up through the hips. Inhale forwards, high plank. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest and the belly. Baby cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, lower the heart. Press the palms down, lift up with your chest, and back to downward dog. Inhale forwards, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, belly. Baby cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog, back through tabletop. I want you to go through 3 more of those flows. Inhaling to plank there. Maybe choosing chaturanga or the knee version. Baby cobra or up dog, you go for it. And then ending it all back up with downward facing dog with your hips up high in the sky. Finish off the last 2 of those flows. And then we're going to go for a little bit more of a restful state of mind and body for the next little bit. So after that last flow, I want you to go up to the top of your mat with your knees. Touch your toes together. And then we're going to start to lean back onto the hands. Might choose to come back further if you want to, onto the elbows. Start to think about coming out of this posture, tucking the chin to the chest, walking the hands up towards the ankles, and then eventually coming back up right onto the knees, please. Put the hands into the bum. Let's lift the heart up and back into camel pose. Finding stretch on the front, hips, stomach, chest. Find that space. You could reach back for your heels if you wish, and then let the head hang back over the shoulders. We're going to tuck the chin to the chest. We're going to bring the hands to the hips, and then start coming up out of that posture. Sit your bum down onto your heels, and let's set up for pigeon pose next. So go ahead and just walk the hands down at the top of the mat. You can go to down dog for pigeon, or you can just enter pigeon like I like to get into it. So just keeping the right knee where it is and taking the left leg back. Then we swivel the shin under our pelvis, kind of like this, just turning our leg to the side, and then letting our elbows come down into the floor if we'd like to. A few more breaths, settling deeper into pigeon. Let's start to approach the opposite side of the posture, just lifting ourselves back up onto the palms and going back to tabletop. Walking the left knee up to the left wrist, pigeon left leg. Right leg goes back, come down to the elbows. Few more breaths on this side of our pigeon pose. Maybe 2 or 3 more breaths. Let's start to come back up onto our palms. From our palms to our hands and knees, please. Awesome. Let's take our shins and just swivel them over to the side and then all the way in front of us. Once we've got that position, we're going to bring our hands underneath of our calf muscles and start to fold forwards. We can do this actively if we'd like to, reaching onto the feet, or just join me with the passive hold. See if you can let the arm muscles and shoulder muscles relax a little bit more as you let your head hang down. And let's lift up through the spine and the back of the body. Take the hands out from underneath of the legs. Draw the right knee into your chest and cross the leg. So your right foot's on the outside edge of your left. And then you're going to place your right hand behind you and wrap your left arm around the knee. Just find a gentle twist. Look back over the right shoulder. can use a little bit of arm to help with the twist and the core muscles, and you can kind of pull with that left arm around the knee and feel how it helps you twist. Strong core on exhale, a little deeper into the twist if you'd like. And come back to center, breathe in. Uncross your legs, recross opposite side, please. Left hand goes behind your hips and the right arm goes around your knee, and you're gonna rotate to your left side. Look over to the left shoulder, maybe all the way back. Giving a little hug around the knee, around the thigh. Two more breaths in and out through the nose. And coming back to the center. Go ahead and uncross the legs. Place the soles of your feet so that they can touch each other, opening up the knees from each other and getting a stretch to move into the groin. Then we're going to fold over top of the legs. Let the head hang down. Let the head hang down even more. The shoulders, the neck, the head. Releasing even more the hips, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. And let's come all the way back up. Let's give our knees a little wrap up. Close up the practice with a hug on the legs and some Shavasana time. So the last pose we're going to do is Shavasana. Just join me laying down on your back. And let's do a guided Shavasana, moving through some of the different parts of the body. So first I want you to pay attention to the mouth, the tongue, the teeth, the lips. Now notice the nose, the eyes, and the ears. Moving down into the hands. Let's feel the hands, the thumbs, and all of the fingers. moving up from the hands, up through the arms to the shoulders. Down from the shoulders into the chest and the rib cage. Down from the rib cage into the diaphragm and the stomach. Moving down into the hips and the thighs. Down from the thighs into the knees, the lower legs, the ankles and the feet. Really feel your body laying and settling into this Shavasana right now. I want to thank you so much for joining the session today. Remember that there's no rush to get up and leave from this space that you're laying in. Just really want to thank you for coming to the session. Really appreciate your presence here in the class today. If you need to reach me, you can do that in any way, shape, or form that you know how. You can text me, email me, message me. Thanks again for being here.